stop running. Rain keep coming, just won't let up. World gone bad, so drink that liquor, drink that liquor. Don't get better, don't get better. Still feel crazy, keep my head up. We still got faith, I still got hope. We still got time, we still got soul. I could use some good news. No dreams, good nights, brighter days. I could use some good news to pull me through. Good news to pull me through. I could use good news, good news. Sitting on the edge of the world, side of the road. How did we get here so far? Floating in the getaway car. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to start things over. Trying not to live in the past. I'm looking ahead, I want to be my own best friend. I want to get in the car. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to start things over. I could use some good news, some good news to pull me through. Good news to pull me through. I could use good news, good news. Sitting on the edge of the world, side of the road. How did we get here so far? Put up in the getaway car. I'm ready to go, ready to start things over. Trying not to live in the past. I'm looking ahead, I could be my own best friend. I want to get in the car. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to start things over. Sitting on the edge of the world, side of the road. How did we get here so far? Put up in the getaway car. I'm ready to go, ready to start things over. Trying not to live in the past. I'm looking ahead, I want to be my own best friend. I want to get in the car. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to start things over. Whew. Okay. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Black Trans Lives Matter. Yes, hell yes. Was out at a vigil and a march here in Los Angeles last night. That was so beautiful, and it's just amazing to see a lot of people coming together in such a beautiful way. So this next song, man, I haven't played this in a long time, and I get a lot of requests for it, so I thought I would just do a really bare bones version because I wrote this song, I was very depressed. I did not feel like I was doing it right. This kind of all came streaming out of me. And I think right now is a really, really hard time for mental health for a lot of reasons. But this pandemic and all the civil unrest that's happening, there's a lot of that in the air. So if you are dealing with any of that, just know you're 100% not alone. And this song goes out to you. I wanna be the best. I wanna wake up feeling like I fucking slept. I wanna prove you wrong, that my story isn't written. I wanna be something gold, I wanna be someone different. Wanna turn back the clock, tell my father to be stronger, cause he missed me growing up. And I wanna tell the little girl in the corner of that room, don't lose hope, just be brave, things get better soon. I wanna fall in love, I wanna crash and burn, but learn to rise above. And I don't care about success, I just wanna make you proud. I wanna be the kind of person who shows up and sticks around. I wanna stay sincere, but that kind of thing is tricky. When you give up all yourself and still the end result is iffy, like nothing I've created even matters. So now I wanna do stupid shit, I wanna get fucking plastered, wanna get out my brain, wanna shed my skin. I need to find someone to tuck me in. I want you to know that I wanna be better, but it feels like it's gonna take forever. Gotta get it right, gotta Gotta get it right. Oh, whoa. That was crazy, dudes. My apologies. Whoa. Sorry about that. I was talking about technical difficulties earlier. Sorry, one sec. My thing went a little haywire, so I need to be amplified, but we were at a good moment. Yeah, guys, I would like to do this. Apologies, one momento, baby. Okay. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. To make today mine. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. To make today mine. I wanna do it all. I wanna stand up straight, but have the strength to fall. I wanna tell my cousin to stop treating people bad. I know you think that no one sees, but I've been keeping tabs on. I wanna be consoled. I want the world to change. I wanna die when I'm old, and I don't wanna make mistakes that I've been watching all my life. It's easy to do because I wanna be good despite. I wanna go somewhere else. I wanna get super high. Go you to tell yourself, cause shit I've been doing fine. I wanna go break the chain of what I'm supposed to be. I wanna locate my faith and jot down on both my knees. And honestly, I wanna ask if you would stay for a night, for a week, or just a day. Always moving too late. Shit I've been regretting. I wanna throw my phone. I wanna quit confessing. I wanna cast the blame, but nobody's at fault. Confusion got me building these walls. So I want you to know that I wanna be better, but it feels like it's gonna take forever. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. To make today mine. Gotta get it right, gotta get it right. To make today mine. Alright, sweet. Apologies on our slight computer moment. Even computers have moments of difficulty. That song was Get It Right, by the way, which is off my first record, Life is a Dog. It's the last song on that record. And yeah, I don't play it too often, but appreciate you guys listening. Okay, so let's get back to some questions. Oh, what kind of guitar is this? This is a Fender Jazzmaster. And this bass that I was just playing is a Fender Squire Jaguar that I'm borrowing from my friend Tom. Favorite movie in quarantine? You know what I just saw was The King of Staten Island, like 2 days ago. Haven't any of you guys seen it? I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. I haven't sat down and watched like a non-documentary in quite some time, so it was nice to do that. Would I ever sell the vote shirts you made? Yeah, so I was kind of mentioning this at the beginning of this live stream, but yeah, I need to reprint these. So I'll just do that. That's one of the things I know how to do. So I will do that. And I can sell them, and obviously I wouldn't take a profit. That would be for charity. Oh, speaking of which, there's a donate button. If you are watching this on B app, there's a donate button. You'll see it's like third from the right. And that is if you are interested in contributing to the Red Cross's COVID-19 relief effort. As a fun fact, I'm actually donating blood tomorrow. There's a nationwide blood shortage. Man, this is a lot of problems, including a blood shortage. But if you are healthy, don't have COVID, and aren't terrified of needles, maybe make an appointment to donate some blood. It's like a teeny thing you can do to help other people. But yes, hit the donate button if you're interested. We would love that. And yeah, that would be cool. But you also don't need to do that. You just being here is enough, is great. would I ever dye my hair a different color? Okay, so for those of you watching, I'm naturally a blonde, not like a super light blonde, like a dark blonde. And I've been dyeing my hair this color roughly for 10 years, something like that. So now it just feels like my natural hair color. I don't know. At some point, I'm just gonna go natural again because it's too much of a pain in the ass. And like, I don't know. At a certain point, I feel like you really just don't care. Um, Plus, my mom has very cool like gray hair, and I feel like I want to just kind of go straight from this to like cool gray hair. Um, can I recommend some good artists? Hell yeah, I can. Actually, you know who I was just watching? What's the show called? I May Destroy You. I haven't seen it yet, but I was just seeing the trailer. But there's a Little Sims song in it, and it just made me think of her. And I love Little Sims. So if I don't know how much you guys are familiar with UK rap in general, but she's amazing. Um, I'm also big. I was originally a big Dizzy Rascal fan and Wiley fan way back in the day, which is how I got kind of introduced to that whole world. But big Little Sims fan, big Stormzy fan, of course. He's awesome. But the Muramasa record, the new Muramasa record, is super super good. I really really like it. It has great features, great production, and it's a very like sentimental record. Uh, Idols, I was listening to this morning. Love Idols. Um, I know Liza Ann has at least a new song. I don't know if it's a new record or a new song, but I'm a big fan of hers as well. Um, I'm a big Deluxe fan if you're interested in like some electronic music, some dance music. Um, okay, that's enough on that. Uh, how did I end up in the Bay Area? So I started making music in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, because I went to college there. I went to Stanford, which is like in the peninsula, more like South Bay. And I had grown up in the Midwest, as I mentioned briefly, and went out there for college and kind of arrived and was like, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here forever. And it was an amazing place to be when I was starting to make music because there was, you know, it's small enough where there's a real local scene, but it's still a big metropolitan area. So there's like everything going on that you would want to be involved with. So it was a great place to be. And I don't know if there's any Bay Area people out there watching, but yeah, I owe a huge debt of gratitude to a bunch of artists from the Bay for mentoring me and kind of putting me on and all that stuff. Uh, do I love musicals? This is an interesting question because I don't. I have nothing against musicals. I just didn't grow up in the musical theater world or knowing much about that. That being said, there are two musicals that I know very well because my mom and I had to do this like long commute when I was a kid, and we would listen to A Chorus Line and Evita. So I know every song from those two musicals, but aside from that, not super familiar. Favorite song to play off of Solutions? I think it's Not in California, to be honest, which I started this set with. I also do love doing Good News, which then I played right after. So I kind of hit the favorites. Um, I mean, that being said, This Baby Don't Cry is pretty fun too. There's a lot of attitude with that. I like songs with attitude. I like songs that make me feel like I'm powerful. Um, my favorite thing to cook in quarantine, easy. Tofu vegetable stir fry. I make it twice a week. It's just a very practical meal. So that's basically like broccoli, carrots, peas, onions. Usually those are the staples. And then like sesame oil, peanuts, some type of spiciness, and then I make rice, and then I feel like I pretty much covered the bases. Um, okay, what else do we got? Sorry, there's all these questions. I'm trying to answer them. La 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 la. Um, what was it about I Stopped Caring in 96 that made you decide to choose music as a career? So this is a reference to one of the first mixtapes I put out, a really early project for me when I was just like learning, just kind of fucking around, to be honest with you. What made me decide to choose music as a career, I guess, I don't know if I fully chose it, but I started to get opportunities. And I think sometimes, I don't know if you guys have experienced something similar, but that was just my friend checking on me. But like sometimes you're involved with something or you're doing something and you're getting feedback like, hey, I like this, or you're good at this, or this is interesting. And that's kind of what was happening for me. Was I put out that mixtape and people were sort of taking an interest in what I was doing. And so I just kept following that momentum and kept learning, to be honest. I think one of the biggest things about my career as a musician, and I find this with my friends, you know, speaking to them as they like progress in their careers or their education, is that it's just a process of constant learning. And I think anytime, and honestly, this is just a broader point, I think that's so important for our world and society right now, is like, you are never too old to learn. You are never too knowledgeable to learn. You're never too young to learn. You're never too rich to learn. You're never too poor to learn. You're never too, like, we all, this kind of like education and curiosity as human beings and as a society, I think, you know, it's so crucial for our development and our progress and creating systems of justice. Yeah, I think it's imperative. So right now, I know there's a whole bunch of things going on, but I think education is just an incredibly important thing. Doesn't need to be formal education. Favorite flavor of ice cream? That's an interesting one. I like Ben and Jerry's half baked. I like Ben and Jerry's with cookie dough and chocolate fudge. I don't eat a ton of ice cream, truth be told, but that's what I like when I do have ice cream. Do I have any tattoos? Yes, I do have some tattoos. Only one of them is visible right now. It's a little baby tattoo. It says TOJ, stands for Tears of Joy. I believe it's important to cry when life is beautiful, which it often is. And I get very moved by beautiful things. And I get especially moved when I watch somebody else be really good at something and enjoy it and do it well, which is, just a very exciting moment. Okay, I'm going to do one final question. Which was, who would you like to collab with? Well, there's multiple people that I would like to collab with, but one of them is Fiona Apple. She's a fucking legend. I love her new record. Okay, thank you guys for all these questions. I'm going to get back to the music because technically that's my job, not just to talk. I made a new version of this song for quarantine because, I don't know, I did. The boy love's got another girl. He might be fucking her right now. But I don't have an apartment. Thought if I was smart, I'd make it far, but I'm still at the start. Guess I'm contagious. It'd be safest if you ran. That's what they are, just end up doing in the end. Take my comb and paint it black. Take my arm, break it in half. Say something, do it soon. It's too quiet in this room. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sun. Need the crack of a whip. Need some blood in the cut. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sun. Need the crack of a whip. Need some blood in the cut. I need blood in the cut. I met back up with the boy I love. I cried on the streets of San Francisco. Oh, I don't have an agenda. All I do is pretend to be okay, so my friends can't see my heart in the blender. And lately, I've been killing all my time, reading through your messages, my favorite way to die. Take my head and keep it in, take some breath for all my sins. Say what? Do it soon. It's too quiet in this room. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Need the crack of a whip. Some blood in the gut. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Need the crack of a whip. Some blood in the gut. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Need the crack of a whip. Need some blood in the gut. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Need the crack of a whip. Need some blood in the gut. Na 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 na. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Need the crack of a whip. Need some blood in the cut. I need noise of a whip. Need some blood in the cut. So that's the emo version. The emo blood in the cut. The other version is also emo, but it's more like angry emo. This is quiet emo. Okay, so check it out. This next song is a cover. And it's a cover of one of my favorite songs ever from one of my favorite bands ever. Do we have any Cage the Elephant fans out there watching, listening? One of my biggest inspirations, songwriting, performance, everything. This is an older song of theirs, but I just think it's so beautiful. And I wanted to play it for you today. So. Did you stand there all alone? Oh, I cannot explain what's going down. I can see you standing next to me, in and out, somewhere else right now. You sigh, look away. I can see it clear as day. Close your eyes, so afraid. Hide behind that baby face. Do 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 do. You can try all night, looking for the answers in the pouring rain. You wanna fight peace of mind, looking for the answers. Funny how it seems like yesterday, as I recall, you were looking out of place, gathered up your things and slipped away. No time at all, I followed you into the hall. Cigarette, daydreams. You were only 17, so sweet, with a mean streak. Nearly brought me to my knees. Do 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 do. hours in the pouring rain. You wanna fight peace of mind, looking for the answers. If we can find a reason to change, looking for the answers. If we can find a reason to stay, standing in the pouring rain. So that's Cigarette Daydreams by Cage the Elephant. Also, I think there was a comment that was just saying, gave me the courage to come out to my family. Congratulations. By the way, I should say happy Pride to everyone out there. Yeah, it's there is a lot to work on, but also some things to celebrate right now. So holy shit, this hour's almost up. What's happening? This is going very quickly. Time flies when you're having fun. That's just true. That's a true statement. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm going to play another song for you. I'm going to play one last song for you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know everyone's got a lot to do right now. There's a lot going on. So thanks for spending your time with me. Your time is your most precious resource. By the way, I'm seeing all these great comments about Pride, Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matter. That's awesome. Keep this up. Keep up your activism. It comes in many shapes and sizes. So whatever shape and size you are, that's great. You're doing great. This last song, I kind of make this speech at shows usually, and I do it kind of in a fun way, but not that I'm not going to do it in a fun way, but a little bit more of a serious way. But this next, I'm going to end the show with a song called High Enough. And, the song is about when you're with somebody who you love and makes you feel good. You don't really need to be drunk. You don't really need to be high. You already feel high enough. And I know in this moment, it doesn't matter in regular life too, but particularly in this moment of quarantine and the pandemic and all of the unrest that's happening, I know that substance use is a struggle for a lot of people right now. I say this with zero judgment, only compassion. Just again, know that you're not alone. There's a lot of people trying to figure it out, trying to find their way, and just know that you can. Every day is an opportunity to do something different. And I believe in you. And if you ever feel those doubts, just know there's a lot of people dealing with something similar. But okay. That's all I really got to say on that point. But I do hope everyone is taking care of themselves, staying well, staying healthy. Here we fucking go. My new supplier, you still like smoking to stop all the thinking, but I found a different buzz. The world is a curse, it'll kill if you let it. No, they got pills that can help you forget it. Probably medicine, but I don't need drugs, 'cause I'm already high enough. You got me good. I'm already high enough. I only got a drop. Do you see anyone other than me? Baby, please, I'll take a hit of whatever you got. Maybe two, maybe three. Oh, you're phenomenal. Be like a domino, fall to my knee. I am a melody, I'm a galaxy, I see relief. I used to let it good, it keep me inspired, but you look so beautiful, my new supplier. Used to like smoking and stop all the thinking, but I found a different buzz. The world is a curse, it'll kill if you let it. No, they got pills that can help you forget it. Bodily medicine, but I don't need drugs, 'cause I'm already high enough. You got me good. I'm already high enough. I only got eyes for a job. Don't try to give me cold water. I don't wanna sober. All I see are tomorrows. Oh, the stars are made for us. I'm already high enough. You got me good. I'm already high enough. I only got eyes for you. I'm already high enough. You got me good. I'm already high enough. I only got eyes for you. Woo! Well, guys, that's a fucking rock show. I was seated, but I'm sweating, and it felt like we were together expending energy. So thank you for being here with me from all over the world. I appreciate it. I may have your signature tatted on my arm. Fuck yeah. Send me a pic. Okay. You guys are great. I just, again, want to encourage everybody to be as active in your local community as you have the time and capacity for. I just joined my local city council person's campaign, trying to learn more about the systems in my municipal government that make big changes. So that's been really exciting. Another reminder, hola, by the way, hello, Mexico. I hope to be back soon, but basically a reminder, there's a donate button that you guys can see right here. That is to donate to COVID relief, the Red Cross. We are in the middle of a pandemic, a global pandemic, which is redundant to say, I guess, but we need support and we need research and we need outreach for people who are dealing with that right now. So if you have a little bit of change to spare, we would all greatly appreciate it. That being said, try to limit your social interactions to the outdoor spaces. Keep your distance. That seems to be some very good advice from healthcare professionals. So I recommend you guys do that. take care of yourselves. I don't know really what else to say. I guess I should probably just shut up. But thank you for being a part of this. More music to come. I hope you enjoy the songs, and tell somebody that you love